Hello, my name is Bassam Haddad from VivaClair Lab in Montreal. We will now demonstrate how to use CeraMotion Onetouch, the classical kit from Dentaurum. I will show only how to apply the 2D material from CeraMotion Onetouch and the glaze material, because we don't need in every case to use the 3D material. If in the crown we don't need to add anything, you just apply the 2D materials, which has glaze inside and the glaze. This is 2DA. We have 2DB, 2DC, 2DD also. As you see, you go from cervical side up very close to the incisal edge. I will put 2D violet, little bit of glaze on the top of them if you want, but glaze. And that's it. You fire it at 740. One bake, it will be glazed. I will continue the occlusal surface. I'll put in the middle 2DA in the fissures. Some violet here. And I will cover it with glaze, transpa glaze from Onetouch Classic Kit. We go now a little bit to the lingual side. Glaze. Again 2DA on the cervical area. And little bit violet. Even if you see there is a lot of liquid, just make the drying time like 10 minutes, and don't worry, it will not give any thickness, the 2D material. It's only the 3D material that gives thickness. Here is a full crown made by zirconia, full zirconia crown. I would like to start by applying the glaze material. So you can cover all the areas with glaze. There is different ways how to apply the 2D and 3D paste material from the classical kit. This Onetouch kit has, it's the only kit which we have 3D material. So we put a thin layer of glaze everywhere. Now I will put 2D paste, shade A. Classical kit has what you can do with the classical kit is that you can do all Vita classic shades. That's why it is called classical kit. So this is A material, 2DA. Then we'll apply a little bit of 2D violet. Material is a little bit soft. Few drops of 2D honey, like some specific areas. Very easy to apply. Now we move to 3D material from Onetouch Classic. I'm using the lumen, which goes as incisal for bright shades, A1, B1, sometimes A2. Bleach shades, it goes well on bleach shades too. And 3D material, you mix it with refreshing liquid, but 2D is with diluting liquid. So 3D material is to change the shape, the texture, and the form of the tooth. I will start applying a little bit. I'm adding the cusps. You can create even small cusp. Marginal ridges. You can do buckle textures. And it stays how you put it. All of that will be fired on 740 or 730. One time it will go out like finish. Even you can add contact point, like a surface contact point with it. You can go around the fissures, the deep fissures that you created, to make it look nicer and more natural. There is different techniques how to apply 3D material, even though you can apply it on a dry zirconia before the glaze. Maybe some people like to do it the other way, and some people like to do it that way. It doesn't matter. So, two ways, as we said, how to apply 3D materials. Either you start with a layer of glaze and then you put your 3D material like I'm doing now, but it's easier if you want to build up more and make more texture or change the shape or add all the occlusal surface. It's better to use 3D material on dry zirconia, add everything, and then you put the glaze and 2D paste in the areas you didn't put 3D. Because 3D and 2D are glazed at the same time. They have glaze inside. You don't need to put a layer glaze like I did now every time. So depending on your choice. We will show the other way too. On the dry zirconia, we can start also with 3D, and then we continue with 2D and glaze. We will fire now the crown in the furnace, and I will show it back to you. Now I will put some 2D material on the buccal side. Some glaze material, transpa glaze from the classical kit. Make more texture with lumen, 3D lumen, 3D paste. Look, you can do all of that. On the back you can add corners. Just to show that you can build up to 1.5, sometimes 2 millimeters with 3D material, but maybe you need 2 bakes for 2 millimeters. Okay, I will fire it now on 740. Let me add one more drop. You can do even between the cusps here. Okay, let's fire it. For anterior crowns, sometimes it's better to start on the dry zirconia, especially if you want to lengthen the incisal edge and add some translucent material. It will hold better, but for sure you should know how to mix the material very well. So now I will start to add 3D lumen on the incisal edge. I want to make it longer. That's 3D lumen from CeraMotion One-Touch Classic Kit. This is also lumen. I would like to add in the middle a little bit opal honey, 3D material. You see how it holds? It stays in its place. You can leave it like that for hours. Okay. Little bit more on the buccal side. In between here I will add 3D neutral. between lumen and 3D lumen and 3D opal honey, I will put 3D neutral. I will add again lumen. Now neutral again. I will make like the edge, the whole edge in lumen. Still adding. See, when you mix the 3D material in a very good way, don't make it too soft, it holds in the position you want and it stays. But don't forget to mix it with refreshing liquid. And don't put the liquid on the top of the material, just on the side, and bring little by little to the material and mix it slowly so you have the right consistency, how to apply it and how to control it. You should control the material and not the material controls you. Okay, it's like doing a painting. We have 3D lumen, 3D neutral, 3D opal honey, 3D neutral, 3D lumen again. Okay, now we'll switch to 2D material. We'll put on the cervical some 2DA. .2D and 3D has glaze inside, don't forget that. I'll put in the middle some glaze transpa. Go back to lumen. You can create like buckle texture. More glaze here. You can add little bit like more Bombay, more contour in the middle. And if you want more corner here, you can do it. I'm just trying, you can change the whole shape of your crown. and even you can mix like luminant neutral or any material together to create a nicer shape, a nicer color and shape and whatever. And so now you see how to make texture and how to apply the 2D and 3D. It's done. We will fire it now at 740. Drying time, as we said before, because there is a lot of material, 12 minutes or 14 minutes or minimum 10 minutes. We'll see the results after. For the lingual side, we'll apply some 2DA on the cervical area. Then 2D honey in the middle. I would like to put some 2D violet here. And now I will create the whole cingulum, the shape of the lingual side, with 3D lumen. Okay, I just mix the material. It must stay a little bit hard. And you can build up the whole lingual now. Very easy. And all of that will be baked only once. Every drop you put, it stays in its place. That's the beauty of it. Little bit in the middle, we'll put 3D opal honey on the incisor edge, behind the incisor edge where we put before, and a small drop of neutral. Glaze in areas that you miss. and make it a little bit thick here. And I'm done. I'm ready to bake it. The anterior tooth went out from the oven. We added 3D material and 2D materials. Here there was 3D lumen, 3D neutral, 3D opal honey, 3D neutral, 3D lumen. You can see all the textures are here. Translucency, very beautiful, very natural. It's only one bake in the furnace at 740 degrees. Lingual side, all the cingulum was created by 3D material. Lumen here, 3D lumen. We put 3D opal honey here, and we created the whole shape of cingulum. If you remember, the material was too thick. We baked it only once, and the shape is here.